Hello everyone. I'm out in the shed this afternoon. I've got a couple of small engine projects I accumulated and I need to get busy on them because, as you can see, the shed is a little bit crowded. I've got two weed eaters that a landscaper uses. He says they don't start, and I've got carburetor repair kits for them, so I need to do some checking on that. Can't even get to the toolbox. The other thing is something I've never seen before is a Predator engine from a rototiller. I'll get a view of that. They look like Honda engines, but apparently they're made in China. And the person that gave this to me said it's missing the stop switch, which is down here. It almost looks like it's got a low oil shutoff. I'm not too familiar with these, but the stop switch needs to be replaced, and they also said that there may be a carburetor issue. So, should be interesting. As you know, most of my channel is airplanes recently, but I do enjoy small engine work. It's very interesting, and I may be doing some updates on this depending on what I find out. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good day. Hey guys, I started on this string trimmer and I thought I'd show you what I've done so far. I did some basic checks. Removed the spark plug. Spark plug was in good shape. The gap was a little bit wide. I set it to about 20 thousandths. And overall the equipment looks pretty good. It is owned by a professional landscaper, so it does get used a lot. Let's take a look. It has good compression, and the piston, I don't know whether you can see this or not. Probably can't see this, but the piston and rings are in good shape. They're not scored. Let me see if I can get get a look at this. You can just barely see that piston and the ring in there, but it's in good shape. Remove the muffler, of course, and the spark arrestor screen was pretty clean, which means that the gentleman is using the right mix of two-stroke oil and gasoline, because there is no carbon on it, and the spark plug wasn't carboned up. Unfortunately, the air filter element was missing. That'll have to be replaced. So I've done all the basic checks. I'm going to put everything back, put some fresh fuel in, and see if it'll start before I start working on the carburetor. I'm doing this in my backyard. I really envy people like Donnie Boy 73 and Brad's Engine Service who have really, really nice shops, but I just do this on an occasional basis, so it's okay. Thanks for watching. This is a quick update on the string trimmer. I put the cowling back in place, spark plug, fresh gas, and it started and it ran at high RPMs, but it would not idle. So I thought the idle speed adjusting screw might need to be turned in a little bit. I turned it in, and then the engine would run at high speed, but it wouldn't back off to idle speed. So I began to think there's something wrong with the carburetor. But in the meantime, I had to take this part off again because the screws that hold the spark arrestor in had loosened up. I had to redo them. But while this was off, I happened to look at the cylinder hold down bolts, and one of them was loose. There's one on the exhaust side, and that was loose. The one on the other side was tight, and it looked like there had been some leaks around the loose cylinder bolt. So I tightened that up, made sure the other one was tight, and tried it again, and this is what happened. So it runs and it idles correctly because the clutch releases and the head stops turning. But there is another problem with this machine. Let me show you. There's the cutter head, and it's loose. It's loose because the hole that this goes in to lock it in has elongated, and it's allowing it to move like that. So that isn't good. I'll have to talk with the guy and see what he wants to do about it. But I thought it was very interesting that a loose cylinder hold-down bolt could prevent an engine from idling properly, but it would run at high speed. I thought I'd pass that along. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day.